morning everybody, and welcome back to Kenja's Gaming. Kenja's here bringing you some more Space Engineers and the Trading Star System. Alright guys, as you can see, I've got a reasonable distance when it comes to building this ship. Still nowhere near complete. I've still got quite a lot of work to do. As you can see, we've got our refineries in place. There's got plumbing towards it. The two large cargo pods in the back of this room. I've added in a couple of build and repair systems to help with the functionality, so I'm not having to keep on shifting it back and forth along the ship, all that. And as you can see, I've started with the plumbing on the underside, which is then going to be covered in shielding of some kind when I'm done. And as you can see, our aft section, the engineering bay, is covered in armour now. I've done my best to give it a nice form inside and out, and I've also added in a hydrogen fusion engine from one of the mods. Also added in a pathway up to it. Unfortunately, not entirely sure why this is a half unit high, but I've added in sort of a means of getting up there as best as I could. It's not perfect. Doesn't look as good as I want it to be, but hey, it will do. So yeah, we're getting there. The hangar bay, as you can see, is now covered in these solar panels, and I think it actually adds quite a nice look to it. And then if we look here at the back, I've sort of got this sort of stepped effect, just so that we can keep the thickness of our hazard markers. So yeah, we're getting somewhere. We're getting to a point where we can actually do something with it. Oh yes, and I've also added in a connection system onto a new one onto the carriole and one onto the broadsword, so that we can connect both to the ship with the merge block, so that we can rapidly recharge and ensure that the ship doesn't move when the broadsword moves. Yeah, so yeah, I'm liking the progress of this. I mean, it's actually starting to look like something. Not sure what yet, but something. Anyway, so I think next major thing. Oh yeah, there's also a new animation, it seems, for the industry cockpit. It's like the doors open up sideways now. I think that's how they were originally intended to do in the animated cockpits mod. But there we have it. Oh yeah, I've also left a block open here so that we can, quickly enter and and leave. Also added in a bit of a walkway underneath this giant thing as well. Now, one thing I did find, I was exploring another scenario, the quick start scenario that's recently been added in, which does look good. There's some really good ideas in it. Some of the ships that they've made look really good, and I recommend having a look at it at some point. But now, where was access panels? I've probably gone right by them. But yeah, so bear with me while I just find access panels. And in the meantime, if you're new to the channel, remember to hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, tap that notification bell, and leave us that nice comment below. But yeah, access panel 4. Now, not entirely certain I know which way around this goes. I think it's that way around. So let's add in our nice little camo. Oh, and we need some construction components. Oh yeah, I also found an asteroid with tons of uranium on it, so we've got a way now of being able to power the ship quite quickly. So yeah, we add in some of these in certain key areas, it will allow us to be able to get access to some of these panels, some of these, not panels, sorry, these vents, just by opening it up, which I think is quite a nice little way of hiding some of these. I wouldn't go as far as using the word eyesores, but sometimes you just want, they just don't look right as they are. It really needed something to sort of hide it away. And it's like down here, we can do the same basic idea. So rather than having it all stick out like a sore thumb, we can do something about it, even if it is temporarily. I mean, because ooh, somehow I managed to lose footing. There we go, and that's going to look quite neat and tidy when it's done. We can also add some up here onto all of these if we wanted to. That one's hidden, so we don't really need to do anything about it. But yeah, I think that then leads us into what we're going to put in today. Really need to add in some refineries, because I was doing some work and I realised, hold on a second, I need some way of being able to do this quickly. Let's do that for now. Way too far. There we go. And that goes in there like that. Okay. Reason why is I wanted it in line with the connector that's on the underside, so I can just draw a straight to it. And then on top of that, so because what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the industrial assemblers for this, because I don't know why, but I just love the industrial assemblers. They just look really, really cool. Now for this, I'm not going to add in too much in terms of the like the boosters and all that, because I don't think it really needs it. But here we go. I'm going to put it in at floor level, and then it's just an easy like walk on. Now, if we use this with, say, Izzy script, which I'm starting to really seriously think that I need to do, because resource management and all that is starting to become a little tricky. I know we've had some problems with it in the past, so I think this time around I'm going to leave a lot of it alone in terms of like how it processes materials and things like that. Okay, so we now got that in place, so that's the easy part done. So if we look here, you can see it's just going to be a nice easy run from one place to the other. So for this. Alright, we're going to use... Actually, let's go back to our red armour. That ticking, by the by, is those build and repair systems. Yeah, I'm going to have it that way around, so you still get this flat surface on the top, but that connects everything up.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Alright. Anywhere else I can use it? Alright, there we go. Alright, so that's got that in place. So naturally we're also going to want some speed boosters on here to be able to process everything at a reasonable pace. I mean, I think 3 is going to be more than ample for this. I mean, after all, yeah, we are looking at 3 out of 4. Oops. I think this is going to look quite spectacular when we're done. So, get on the underside of this. As you see, it's all coming together quite nicely. Let's do the other side as well now. Just thought I would show you guys what I'm up to, give you some ideas of why I'm doing things in the way that I'm doing them. You know, as I'm going along. I really wanted to be a lot further ahead than this as of close of play yesterday, but I had a mini jungle to mow, so you know, in the end, wasn't able to do everything I really wanted. Okay, let's get an overview of what's going on. So, outside of this tail end is almost done. Ooh, I missed a bit there. All of that's done though. Okay. Actually, I missed another bit up there by the looks of it. Alright. Okay, let's see. What do we need? 219 steel plate, 9 construction. Incon motor. It's just sort of like my wordplay for remembering what I need. Okay. So whilst that's going along, have I got any steel plate? Yes, excellent. Where was it? There. We'll do this section first and then we'll figure out where that other one was. There it is. Simple. So that deals with the basic shape of all of that. And come around here we can see everything seems to be going quite nicely in terms of building all that. Okay, so I think the next major port of call, is just to get systems in place, is engine arrays. I'm sort of tempted to have a nosy. Oop, put that in the wrong place. At these B810 engines that somebody's made. Oh, I see. So it just literally sticks on the back like that. Alright, well, let's compare it against the ion engines that come with the base game and the DLCs. Okay, so we've got the original ones, which are like that. The sci-fi large ion engines, and then finally, I think probably one of my favourites is the large warfare engine. Then take into account that they go 2 units deep before the actual engine pops out as of the that goes with each and every one of them. I'm thinking the sci-fi large ion engine this time around, and maybe having two there, and then see what we got in the middle first. So let's carve away some of this. I mean, we could always put like maybe a thin like armor section around it once we're done. I mean, there's no harm in that. There is a harm though in getting the wrong block. There we go. That does look kind of cool. And I was thinking maybe we can have like a 1, 2, and maybe 3 rows of like the small ion engines, and maybe some down the sides as well. Just to be able to, if we turn off like the main engines, so we've got like manoeuvring thrusters. So well, maybe what we could do is maybe utilise the small ones as like of the warfare set, like that, so it looks like a run of them.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
And then as for the sides,
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
so maybe a couple like that. So,
Inventory full. Inventory full.
so you can already see how this is sort of going to be progressing. Yeah, have those sideways. That gives us sort of like the form for the engines on the tail end. And then what we can then do, just to ensure that when they get made, grab all of them, turn them off, and add in the prefix. And add a group. So it's going to take a lot of materials just to be able to do that. So let's have a look how things are going, progressing even. Yikes. That's a lot of thruster components. I didn't really take that into account. Well, for that, we need platinum. I don't have enough. I've only got 0.19, so that's something I'm going to have to hunt for. However, it was to be expected. So, plate and con, we'll put about 2,000 of each of those in. What was the other? Large steel tube was about 300 of those. Oops. The thruster components, that can wait. See, interior and computer as well. Alright, I think hopefully that might cover everything that we've got here. Go into spectator and have a look around, see what we've got. Okay, a lot of this still needs to be made. There's still a lot that needs to be processed. Still hasn't finished all of that in the inside. One of our hatches is done there, another one there. We go through the ship. Yeah, the hatches haven't been done on here, but that's to be expected. It's processing the higher priority areas first. So yeah, when it comes down to it though, we do need to put maneuvering thrusters for other directions as well, but we need to get to that point first. Now, that's going to take some time to process, but it's starting to get to where I want it to be. And it's going to take a long time to process all of this because this is quite heavy duty. So I would recommend, in the meantime, let's go looking at some asteroids, see if we can find some platinum in the nearby area, and see what else we can find while we're at it. As you can also tell, there's a rust freighter up there. But yeah, as you can tell, I'm heading towards this group over here because plenty of asteroids, a lot of opportunity. We got silicon and cobalt pinging up. And I really need to sort out the lights on this thing. Oh, hello. What's that? MESR military escort. Okay, so no cobalt outside of this mess. It's somewhere beneath the surface here. So what was that? Nickel or silicon? I think it was silicon. Yeah. Wasn't sure I would make it. Huh? Right. Got more silicon and cobalt here, so this cluster of asteroids does seem to be... Oh, look at that. Got a surface so I'll grab a little bit of that for him. Although I don't think we need it. Asteroid. Cobalt silicon. Yeah. Again, more cobalt on the surface. Alright, well, when it comes to cobalt, we found the mother lode. I think that's silicon there. Oh, well, there we go. So if you want something to be able to ram into stuff with, drill heads are the way to go. They do take an impact, but at the same time, they only take so much of an impact. Wow, look at that one. Huge deposit. Looks like we haven't been to this one in the middle. Or that one there. This one seems to be silicon just on its lonesome. Doesn't appear to be a surface deposit. Oh, maybe there is actually. Yes, I see them in the ridges. Right. There we go. Oh, the cobalt seems to have been swallowed up by the silicon, but it's here anyway. So that's all of those marked. I have a feeling I'm not going to find it this close to the planet, so... As far as I'm aware, I've got no... Well, there isn't an asteroid with platinum on it. It's just a way away. And we've got the jump drives. We could... in theory, make a jump for it. obviously harvest what we need. We can then come back again. Life goes on. Tell you what, guys, if these two roids don't have what we're after, we'll head back to the mothership, back to the broadsword. We'll dock up. We'll turn her from station mode to ship mode. We'll activate the jump drives and we'll jump to that roid, and we can then do what we need to do there. That's iron. Ouch, that hurts. A lot. There we go, surface mounted. Get a little bit of a snootful of that. Oops. The thing is, though, there's just so many asteroids to be able to go through. It's like my E-stop. Yeah, don't worry about slowing down. Yeah, just charge into it with drills going. Yeah, we'll be fine. Oh, look at that. Nice magnesium deposit. Now, we are going to need magnesium for weapon systems. So... I will not say no to a hold full of magnesium. I think it's the only magnesium deposit I've found so far. That one just got guaranteed when I looked through the list, didn't it? Alright. So we've got a load of magnesium, which is wonderful news. We still haven't got the platinum. Now, where's the way back to the ship? Huh. Right, well, there's the pirate raider. There's that asteroid. So there we are. There's home. aim slightly above. Out of the atmosphere. So I'll turn the dampeners off. Oh, we've actually lost a drill. Alright. I think it's official now. I think we are going to have to do some repairs on the robust. I wasn't expecting to come to a halt that quickly, but that was welcome. Oh. Where's the connector? There's the connector. Right, and also if we go in here, we go refineries. As you can see, we've got every refinery on the broadsword working on all of this as well. So, you know, we've got a lot of good resources there. Right, before we do anything else, like we were saying just a minute ago, we need to do some repairs. So first of all, if I can find it, let's get a new drill on here. So one blue, no texture. Add that on there. Excuse me. I believe I blew a lot of this out when I activated those engines, and that's why I lost the lighting system. Which I do need to add back in. Oh, now I don't know why I don't actually have any lights on the tail section as well. Meant to do that twice. There we go. Right. What do we need? 15 large steel channels. Do you know I'm going to have to get a photo of this just to be able to, on my phone, just to be able to ensure I get everything. Right. Construction comps still need 2,000 apparently. Need about... we're putting for 4,000 computers. Be nice to have some of these other assemblers actually helping out with this job. And at the moment, 4,613 thruster components. Yikes! Right. Oh, looks like we've got some of the speed modules built. Don't seem to have any of the assemblers built as of yet. Okay. Hasn't built any of that stuff, so... And obviously we've got the engine modules currently still being built. And for this bit of scaffolding for some reason. Not scaffolding, sorry, plating, sorry. Don't know why that's still taking time. Alright. So we've got all of this being built. All of this can still be being built whilst we're moving around. So we are inside of the robust, which is attached to the carrier, which is attached to the broadsword. So what we can now do so if we go take control of the carrier, convert it to ship. Right. Why are we not able to move this around? What have I forgotten? Alright, it says that this thing is moving. Okay. Well, what we will do is take advantage of that. I'm going to go to the Platinum Asteroid. The only way we're going to be able to do that by adding jump drive in there with the jump command. Might also help if I turn on the jump drives. So we've got a 16,000 kilometer range on this. That's about halfway for what we need for some of the bigger ones. Jump was aborted. The grid is static. Okay. I think I know what's going on here. Huh? I wasn't going that fast. Bloody dampeners. I don't know why they switch the dampeners off when you respawn. It doesn't make sense. Alright. Build and repair system seems to have got all my stuff. Right, can I now do what I wanted to do without this thing thinking that I'm wanting to drive myself into a wall for some reason? Okay, that is weird. Okay, so let's try the jump sequence again. It's only 138 kilometers. I would hardly use anything. And we are now further away from the Earth. Hey, there's our platinum, which is being sensed. Let's lower the by the carry-all sensor, so we now know where the platinum is. So that makes our life a little easier. Right. I think that's the platinum right there. That's a huge chunk of platinum. So we're going to be okay. Very okay. Drill 9 is not working. Ah! One of the drills isn't built yet. That's why. Alright. So we're now nearer to the platinum. We've now got resources available to us. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow the build and repair systems to finish making everything that they need to make, because I mean look at this. We've got the speed modules are mostly built. We don't have an assembler yet, but alright, I'll park here, let it finish off the construction work. But yeah, I mean that's good going. I mean we've actually got somewhere today, so I don't think it's going to be too much longer before we're going to start seeing everything coming together and actually having a proper looking ship to be able to utilize. Now, this is probably going to be one of my smaller builds. I say that and it ends up massive like it is at the moment. But yeah, I mean, we've almost got a ship ready for use, for action. I mean, I could even, the way things are going, it looks like what I could do is I could even have a command section here in this section here, with all of the amenities that I need within this same room. So I probably don't need much more of a ship at all. Although I was really actually planning on having like a bridge at the back of the ship. But yeah. We have options, ladies and gentlemen. Where there's a will, there's a way, and we will get there. Alright guys, sorry for the bad puns, but thank you for joining me on the Kenja's Gaming, and I'll catch you next time. Stay safe, be happy, remember to hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, tap that notification bell, and leave us that nice comment below. Alright guys, catch you next time.